Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. This is the third in a series of three flip-through videos for Disney Color by Number books. I split them up into the three different videos because there were three different types of Disney coloring books. I've kind of been holding these off. I purchased them over the past month and a half. Just been kind of putting them on to the side until I received everything, and thought I would do all the videos at one time. Now, this is by far going to be the longest video because the majority of the coloring books that I received by the Disney, or I should say in the Disney Color by Number series, is this type of book. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these books. So let's start. Again, it will probably be a longer video. So sit back, and if you want to skip through some of it, feel free. Okay, this one is Disney, and again, these are all in foreign language, so I can't read them, but I believe this one is Cats and Felines. All of these books are by Hatchet Heroes, and they will all be color by number books. Ain't they cute? Okay, opening these up, you do have a flap in the front. Nice heavy cardstock for the front cover. Illustrations by Alexander Karam, or Karam, K-A-R-A-M. Here's just a little intro to it. And then we get into the pictures themselves. Now, as in the other videos, these books are all double-sided. Your water-based mediums would work fine in here, as would, I can imagine, gel pens. If you can find gel pen colors that would match all of the color palette colors that you would need. But I would think your water-based markers would probably work the best in here, as would colored pencils, if you are a colored pencil person. So you can't really make out. Let me zoom in a little so you can see a little bit of what they look like up close. The lines are quite light gray, and so are the numbers. But that means that you won't see them as much once you're done coloring, and they by no means are super tiny where it's real hard to read them. You can see these really easy, even though it is lighter lines and lighter numbers. You can read them real easy. They're not super tiny. Look, a couple other color by number books that I got. Ooh, some of those will be a big challenge. Your color palette is all along the bottom, and like all of the other books, it goes number 1 through 9, and or I should say 0. This one includes a 0, and then starts with letters. So then there's A through, in this case, A through F. As in all the other books, let's see, yeah, the color palette is different on each page. Now, I was thinking I was going to be doing a flip through of each of these books, but when I'm zoomed out like this, you cannot see the picture whatsoever anyhow. So I guess it doesn't really pay to do a total flip through of the books, does it? Even for me, looking at it here in person, you can't really make out what the pictures are. So I think this would be another book, probably all these Disney books, where I would just start at the beginning of the book and work my way through. Some of these look a little bit more detailed than others, but not terribly hard. You know, it wouldn't take you forever to do one of these, but it's not something you're going to sit down and do in an hour either. So let's see if in the back they have, yes, they do. I was going to say they have colorized versions of what each picture should look like. These books are huge. They're gigantic. If I compare them to, let's say, your standard 8.5 by 11, they are 8.5, but I would say they're 8.5 by 12. If you see, it's about an inch taller. So they are big books, and they are very thick. So you get a lot of pictures in here. The paper is thicker in this book than your standard Amazon paper. But yeah, there are a lot of pictures. The back cover has another flap on it. Okay, so let's look at the pictures that are in here. There are a total of, wow, there's a total of 100 pictures in this book. Yeah, it's not something you're going to sit down and get through in a weekend, is it? Let's push these other ones off to the side. So, again, I'm not going to be able to read the names under here because I can't read them. Many of you are going to recognize most of these. Again, I'm not up on my all my Disney characters or even what movies they are from. Some of you I know all of your Disney characters, and you can just name the movie off just like that, but not me. I don't have little kids, and I do watch some with my grandkids here and there, but not a lot. So, but I will let you go ahead and look at these pictures. I did not realize there were 100 pictures in these books. Wowee. Well, that's cute. Aren't they adorable? So I'll just kind of let you glance at each picture. I hope I'm zoomed in enough for you to be able to see them all. Oh, they are so cute. Nice and colorful too. I like that. I will, like the other videos, I will link these all down below. I don't know if I stated it in this particular flip through video or not. These are all on the Amazon UK site. So for those of us in the United States, you just have to sign up for an Amazon UK account, which is just as easy as, you know, signing up for the USA Amazon account. And then you can purchase all of these. The shipping and everything of these were not that bad. So just took a little bit longer to get here, but it actually wasn't real long. I mean, I believe I had them within a week, maybe a little over a week. So considering they were coming from, you know, over in the UK, it wasn't too bad. They're just so adorable, and they just look like so much fun. So hopefully we will be coloring something out of one of these books for the color along that I am co-hosting in September for the color by number color along. I like that one. That's cute. Oh, how adorable. I know some of these are landscape, and I'm not going to be flipping the book all around, but you can kind of make them out. So some of them are portrait, some of them are landscape. I see a lot of them from Lion King. Okay, so those are the 100 pictures from this particular book, and then it does show some of the other books that are in this collection. And let's see if I'm going to be showing them. Let's see, I have that one and that one, that one, that one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So I don't know if Let's see, that one I don't have. Okay. All right, so I don't have all 5 of these, but I do have a couple of different ones that aren't in here. So, all right, so that is the first one. That is the cats and felines. The next one is, it's TOME, but I believe that's like a version, you know, or not version, volume or book. This one is number 5. So in this particular series, you know, they have a lot of different volumes in the series. So this one is 5. This one is 4. I don't know if this is the original one because there's no volume number. Here's 2. And then these 2 are just separate. So let's start with, let's put these in order. And we will start with, let's see, 1, 2. Okay, so I don't have 3. Oh, gonna have to look into that. Okay, again, these are all by Hatchet Heroes. This one has a blue interior where the other one was pink, but it has your, let's zoom back out again so you can see it, has your, you know, fold out flap in the front and in the back. So these books are very well made. And again, it is a larger size. It looks like it's 8.5 by 12. Very nice paper, again, in this book. And there are 100 images in here also. So, as in the other ones, goes 1 through 0 and then starts with your letters, and they're all, color palettes are all on the bottom. Different color palette for each page. Let's get to the back of the book and let's look at the pictures that are included in this book. Here we go. Okay, now I'll zoom in just a tad. And again, I'm not going to recognize all of these, and some of them are landscape, some are portrait again, and you can just kind of, I'm not going to be flipping the book around. Oh, we have Thumbelina. She's so cute. Lady and the Tramp. You know, again, all your Disney movies. 4 pictures on a page for these colorized versions. So there's a few pages to get through. I like the fact that they have them nice and big, though. So you can really, truly make out what the picture looks like rather than just having these itty bitty thumbnails. I like the fact they only put 4 on a page. They actually have the color palette that is used in that particular picture too, under each one. That's different. I haven't seen that before. So yes, these are very, very nice books. Oh, Toy Story. I don't know if I've seen one before from Toy Story. Dumbo. Little Mermaid. And there's Belle in her pretty yellow dress. Cruella de Vil. Flower. I just love Flower. She is just so cute. They do such good jobs on these pictures. You know, considering they're color by number pictures, they're drawn very well. Nice and colorful. There is quite a wide variety of color palettes on these, so you're probably going to want to pick a coloring medium that has quite an assortment of colors. Not saying you have to use the same medium on every single picture, but you'll notice on some of these there's like 3 or 4 shades of, say, brown. Some of our sets of markers don't have that many shades, but you know, you can take like a brown from this set and, you know, maybe a tan from another set. Okay, so there are those 100 pictures from this particular volume. Again, I'm thinking maybe this is volume 1. Correct me if I am wrong. Okay, so here we have volume or book 2. Again, I'm not sure what T-O-M-E means. But I'm going to say volume. Volume 2. I'll have to look and see what the volume 3 is like. So again, set up the exact same way. Same size, same nice paper. Pictures are about the same amount of detail, not real bad. Line art and the numbers are in a gray tone, not a black. This one's a little more detailed, but they're not too bad. And again, very large book, 100 pictures. So let's flip to the back. Now this one has, you know, the first book had a flip out front and back of pink. Last one was blue. This one is green. So everyone seems to have a different colored jacket. So let's see what pictures are in this one. Okay, here we go. Now, maybe you don't want to look at these and you don't want to see the solutions. I'm sorry. But looking at all these pictures, you won't remember. Oh, look at Chippendale. That's cute. I think it's Chippendale, I believe. Well, there's the Siamese kitties. Siamese are so pretty, but they were pretty nasty, weren't they? A lot of landscape pictures in this particular book. There's Peter Pan and Wendy. Oh, that's cute. Oh, the cars even made it in this one. So they include many different Disney movies throughout each of these books. I don't know if each volume highlights different Disney movies. No, they must not, because we have Lion King and whatnot in here too. Bambi, Beauty and the Beast. I believe they were in some of the other books too. So you just do see some different movies in some of the books that aren't in the others. Oh, I like that one. Oh, there's Monsters, Inc. I don't remember seeing that one either before. Mickey. That's a cute one of Thumbelina. Oh, that one is too. Pumbaa. Okay, and our last 4, and these are all landscape. Okay, so that was volume 2. Again, volume 3 I don't have. But here is volume 4, set up in the exact same format. The inside in this case, this is red, but the inside of the cover itself is a tan color. And yes, still the light gray line art and numbers, not too terribly detailed. Kinda you know, in between. Not super simple, but not super hard. So again, let's get to the pictures in the back. 100 pictures again. And let's see what's in this one. Oh, I like that one. Oh, look at the colors in this one. Let's get these books out of the way. That's a bright, colorful picture, isn't it? Oh, and all the balloons. Love all the colors in some of these. They're so pretty. Oh, and this one, it has the year of the movie. I don't know if the other one did, and I just didn't notice it. So like this one's 2002. This one's 1950. 1963. 1959. 2018. Oh, Indestructibles 2. Peter Pan. 2002. Well, that's kind of interesting to see when the movies are from. Let me just quick glance at this one and just see. You guys probably noticed it and I didn't. Yes, they all have the year from the movie. Did book number 1 have that too? It must, yes. Okay, I'm bad. Didn't notice it until the 3rd book. Boy, I am really observant. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Tells you the year of the movie. Now, of course, again, I can't read the movie names, but you know when the movie was made. Bambi, 2006. So some of these are quite old and some of them are very, very recent. Like last year, the year before. That's cute. Cinderella, I'm assuming that's what that's from. 1950. Wow. Interesting. Lion King, 1994. Mulan was from 1998. I didn't think it was at all. Peter Pan, 1953. Wow. Just puts a little more perspective on each of the movies, and so when you can see what year they were made. The Aristocats was in 1970. I didn't think that one was that old either. I mean, I knew it was an older movie, but I didn't think it was that old. There, Snow White, 1937. We all knew that one was an older movie, right? "101 Dalmatians," 1961. Alice in Wonderland, 1951. And the last 4 here. Bambi 2006. Now I actually thought that one was a little bit older. Okay, so that is the end of volume 4. And then one more in that series is volume 5. And this one again has a green inside cover and back cover. Again, set up identical to the others. Some of these have really light gray line art though, I notice, and some of them have the darker line art. The numbers are still the light gray though, but the line art is a little bit darker. Most of them have the light gray, but yeah, there are some with the darker, the black line art, which is nice. You get some of both in this particular book. Interesting. Yeah. Yep, so some of both. There's some gray. This one looks a little more detailed. I know you guys can't see it, but well, let's go ahead and look at the solutions. Again, I'm assuming 100 pictures. Yes. Okay, so as in the other ones, it does have the year of the movie, now that I know that. So, more Aladdin and Lion King. Can you see that? Yeah. Jungle Book. Oh, I like that. Donald. I haven't seen a whole lot of Donald Duck himself in these books. Now, 101 Dalmatians was from 1961. Did I say that in the last book? I might have. And the very first Cars movie was from 2006. Aladdin, 1992. The first Frozen, 2013, and they first came out with the second one. Wow. Took a while, huh? Wish I could read the names of all of these. I know, I could get my app out that converts it from different languages into English, but and I may do that in the future. I know, Rafiki. I mean, I know a lot of these characters, but I don't necessarily know some of the movie names. Like I said, I'm sure some of you know absolutely every single one of these characters and which movie they came from. Eeyore. Captain Hook. Oh, I like Winnie the Pooh. So, looks like I gotta charge up my phone. Maybe we'll get through the flip through. I have 2 more books to get through. So, that was see, here I go again, volume 5. Now, 2 that are not in those particular volumes. This one is Disney Babies, and I believe I did see this one on Zoe Archer's channel. This one is all in circles. So you color in the circles. This one again is by Hatchet Heroes. So this is all Disney Babies. And you can see, like over here, let me zoom in a little bit. Here, you color in all of the circles according to the palette. Whereas here, you have little circles and then the little shape in between the circles to color. So that's a little bit different. I've never seen one like that. This style I've seen in Quirkles. They you know, have color by numbers like that. So you'll see some like this and then some with the circles. The larger circles that intertwine and make the picture. Like these. Let's zoom back out. Not that far because then you can see me. Oh well. Okay, so a lot of them are the intertwining, overlapping, I should say, circles. So here's 2 of the other kind though. So there's, I would say most of them are the intertwining circles, but then we have some of the little circles that you have to color. But seeing as how I'm running out of battery, let's go ahead and get right to the pictures themselves. And we'll just quickly look at these Disney Babies. Really cute. So again, these, like in one of my other flip through videos where I showed the Disney Babies where you colored in the squares, these are similar, except they are circles instead of the squares. I love that one. That's from the cover. So cute. Aw, baby Tigger. That is adorable. Little Minnie. I like Winnie on that one. I know I'm kind of going fast. I apologize. I hope you can kind of glance and look at all the pictures quickly. I don't think one particular picture would make you, oh, that's adorable. Either make you, yes, I want to buy it, or no, I don't. Either you like it or you don't, I guess. But I like to show all the pictures that are in each particular book, too. Now, by looking at these completed pictures, you can really see which ones have the intertwined circles and which one have the little circles next to each other that you color, because they're much more pixelated this way, aren't they? Okay, so that is this one, and then the last one I have is called Mickey, Donald, and Company. So you know what's going to be entailed in this particular book. And this is not the circles. This is just your standard color by number book. And again, palette is down at the bottom. And they are, again, all different. So let's go ahead and look at the solutions. Again, as the other ones, there are 100 pictures in here. Now, this is different, isn't it? The first few pictures are all in black and white and grays, because they are from the 20s and 30s. So they are very old-time Mickey pictures. Very different. Cute. And then we get into once they started being colorized cartoons. So we actually have some from when they were still black and white cartoons. Never seen that before either. Oh, and you can't even see the top of them, can you? There we go. So we have a bunch of Mickey and Minnie and Donald, Pluto. Adorable. So these are more of your older type of cartoon characters, Disney characters. All from like the 30s and 40s. Well, there's one from 1950, 51. But yes, definitely your older Disney movies. Originals, before they were remade or came out with newer movies. Very cute. Okay, and there is the last page. So there we have it. Here are the, oh my gosh, I'm just going to quick finish this rather than, oh my heavens. So, okay, I hope you liked the flip through. I'm so sorry of all of this. I hope you're having a great day. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.